What is going on, folks? Welcome back to the test lake. It is hot, man. It's like 90 degrees out today. But we have a couple things for you guys here. Tonight, what we are reviewing, courtesy of Tennessee Bass Dad, are these. We have these Truscend Swimbaits, Truscend Truscend Swimbaits, and so these were given to us by Tennessee Bass Dad, and so therefore, to help us review them, we also have Tennessee Bass Dad with us here tonight. So yeah, so he was so these baits he actually bought off of Amazon, and he sent me he went ahead and sent me just kind of the description here, because you guys know I like to do the description on these.
Always.
So it says it's a lifelike swim bait designed with 8 segmented body sections. Truscend fishing lures deliver a natural S-shaped swimming action at any speed, affording it an incredibly flexible bend to deliver extra action.
I actually wrote all that.
makes it a prime target for hungry fish. It's a multi-jointed body. Let's see, it's constructed of plastic. It does have mustad hooks loaded onto it, 2 treble hooks there, and it's got 3D body printing, or 3D printing body with perfect pearl powder coating is what it says. But then it says widely targeting at predator fishes. I think it's just fish. It's probably good, yeah. Such as bass, yellow perch, walleye, pike, muskie, roach. What are roach?
Cockroaches.
All right, whatever. And trout. But it says suitable for salt and freshwater if any of you guys want to try these out. But anyway, there'll be a link in the description below, the Amazon link to these lures if you're so inclined. They came 3 to the box. So we're going to go ahead and tie these bad boys on, fish with them, see if we can put any fish in the boat. And of course, at the end, me, Todd, and Tennessee Bass Dad will be giving it a scorecard.
Tennessee Bass Dad, 1-0, everybody. Just so you know, another one. Yeah.
All right, so initial impressions with the Truscend Swimbait. I love the action of it. I think it looks very, for a jointed plastic bait, it looks very lifelike in the water. I'm struggling to kind of find the proper technique with it, I guess. Maybe that's something I would have been helpful in, like the product description or something like that, like whether you're supposed to just burn it across the water, run it like a jerkbait. So I'm kind of going with the jerkbait approach on it. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. It's very lifelike. I think we all 3 of us have been running it as a jerkbait, and at least we've been getting action on it. But I mean, the way it works, if you just reel it in just slowly and steadily, it looks very lifelike, and I think you probably get away with doing it just that way. But we'll try it that way. Maybe we'll see what happens. But jerkbait seems to be the best way, at least at this point.
Exactly, and this, of course, is the annual competition between the 3 of us. So at this point, it's about putting fish in the boat. It may not necessarily be with the Truscend, but yeah, there's definitely got to be some more fish caught in this video. All right, we're gonna get back to it.
There, guys. Doubled up.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Laugh.
You've caught him.
That's mine. I'm just saying, that's mine.
Got a strike.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Dang it.
Are you serious?
Oh,
You got it. Last time you invited him to do that, right?
Where's the camera? Me.
All right, y'all, scorecard time with the Truscend Swimbaits. So category 1, price. Is it priced well in comparison to other products of similar nature and purpose? I don't know. What was the price?
$18.99 for 3.
So about
$20 probably, I'd say.
Yeah, so about $6 each, give or take. I'd say that's probably on par with some of the other swim baits that of that nature. So I'll go 3 on that. I'll just give it an average and call it 3. How about you?
That's what I was gonna give it, but I gotta change it up, I guess.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna go with a 3 then.
Okay, you?
Yeah, I think it's a fair price actually for swim baits, so I give it a 4.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Not a 2?
Not a 2.
Whoa.
Not a 2, all
actually,
right.
a 4, because I'm winning 7.
Yeah, fair
but
enough.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, that's
throwing that in there,
Yeah. Next up,
7-3-1.
Next up is function. Did it perform the way that it was supposed to perform? So it says it swims through the water in an S shape. It's supposed to be lifelike. Obviously, you want it to resemble the bait fish or whatever. I would say that it did. And it did it really well. I mean, it's a really good looking bait in the water. So for that, I was really surprised by its action. So I'm actually going to go ahead and give that a 5.
That's what I was gonna go with again, but
Well, why are you even here?
Do you have anything you want to add?
no,
to that?
I don't.
Okay, how about you?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, I would give it a 4, only because I didn't like how it would go up. I mean, down. It just seemed like it took forever. I know it's a swim bait, but it's supposed to be slow sinking. This was super slow sinking. If you pitch it around a dock or something like that, and you want it to get down 3 to 5 feet, you're waiting a while. So on that, and that may be just the design of the bait to be like that. But I'd give it a 3 to 4.
Okay.
3.57.
All right.
3.578. Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna keep my math easy.
Yeah.
4.
4.
All right. All right. Next up is its usability. How easy is the product to use? I'm torn on this because I struggled to find the right retrieve pattern for this. I didn't know if you should run it like a jerk bait, if you should run it like like a crankbait and just burn it back. I didn't know. So I'm actually gonna give that. I think some instructions would have been nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually give that a 2.
Let me ask you something. How many did you catch on that bait?
I caught
Seriously.
1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Todd, you had 2 right off the bat.
Yeah,
That you lost, 'cause
yeah.
you don't know how to fish.
Well, then I made up for it afterwards. But
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
okay. But anyway.
Yeah, so I'm going 2 on its usability. Some instructions from the seller as far as ideal presentation would be nice.
Okay.
I'll go with a 3 on that. I think it's average. I ran it as a jerk bait the majority of the night. I did try and let it just reeled in a few times, just slow and easy, just to see the natural reaction of it. But that didn't really work out too well. As far as a jerk bait is concerned, there, I mean that worked. I mean, like I said, average. Nothing special, but nothing too bad either. So I'll go with 3. All right.
This is usability?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 4, really almost a 5, because it isn't hard to use and it's got a ton of action. And there is, on the website, you can look on there and there is some ways to use it. And you're right, you can swim it, you can jerk it, you can sink it. It's user friendly. You just got to find out what the fish are hitting.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Next up is durability. We definitely gave this part a proper field test.
Yeah.
We beat the crap out of these things, guys.
Yep.
So yeah, it held up exceedingly well, I think, and I think that's in large part due to the fact that it's made of plastic and not balsa wood. So yeah, it's
The paint didn't chip.
yeah.
Eyes still look good.
Exactly.
Looks
So,
good.
yeah, for that reason, I'm actually going to go with a 5 on its durability. I think this thing's in it for the long haul. It's going to stand up during the test of time for sure.
I'll go with 5 on that. I mean, I only hooked 1 dock compared to their 6 or 7, but
Oh my
worked out
gosh.
great, honestly. Yeah,
I got to win at something.
there were no scratches on it whatsoever. So no, it was great. I'll go with 5 for sure.
Yeah, that definitely exceeded expectations. How about you?
Yeah, I like the 5 too. The hook stood up real well, you know, and we did beat it to death. And paint's not chipped. Eyes still look good. Still functions real well. So I'd go with 5 on it.
Good.
You know, when you got a bait like this, it comes out seems like once a week. There's a new bait, new market out. So you're really experimenting when you spend that kind of money. But actually, all in all, in my opinion, it is worth the money, and I'd give it a 5 on durability.
Okay. Category 5, last but not least, effectiveness. Did it produce the expected results? I mean, it's a bass lure, but it's also multi-species lure. They say that right in the description. It's you can use it to catch whatever. We did hook bluegill, I guess, with it, so whatever. That doesn't count for the purposes of our competition, but yeah, it caught fish. I think there's probably a little bit of a learning curve. At least for me, there's a learning curve on it.
Yeah,
so
you've always been slow.
Don't cut that out.
but anyway, I think that's you know, I don't know that there was anything exceptional about the fish that it caught, or at least the one that I caught. I foul hooked it, so I'm going to call it average as far as its effectiveness. I think that's, you know, that's fair because you expect to catch fish with it, and I did. So.
All right, I'm going to go with above average on that. I'm going to go with a 4. The ones I did catch and hooked, they were a decent size when they had a belly on them, and I mean, a couple I missed were probably user error. I'll be honest about that. But
They were definitely user error. I'll back him up on that one.
he's not invited next time. But no, the ones I did catch were actually pretty darn decent. I think they're bigger than his as well. So I'll go with 4.
No, I don't think so.
All right. And how about you?
I love them. I caught the biggest fish, the most fish, you know, and the best fisherman. No, I'm kidding. Actually, it was, I like the bait, you know. I think it performed exceptionally well. Again, there's a learning curve a little bit, you know, and conditions you fish in. Remember, we started out, it was real windy today.
Yeah.
You know, and we had to fight that wind, so you had a lot of slack in your line and, you know, twitching and whatever. So you had to fight the elements a little bit. But all in all, I thought it was a great bait.
Okay. What about a score on it for effectiveness?
2, no, 5. I give it 5.
All right. Good deal. So, guys, what we do from here is we take the total of our scores and average them out. That's of course going to give us our official score. Tennessee Bass Dad's going to go on back to his regularly scheduled program, I guess. But anyway, so I'm going 18 out of 25 possible points to the Truscend Swimbait. How about you?
I got 20.
You got 20.
So
all right.
split the difference. Call it
All right.
19.
And Tennessee Bass Dad, what do you got?
I didn't add them up.
Oh.
We'll go with ours then.
Yeah, go with Bub.
Okay.
I'll go with Todd. It's higher.
All right. So anyway, that we'll just take the average of our 2. So anyway, that gives us a 19 out of 25 possible points to the Truscend Swimbait. So guys, like I said, link in the description below to the Truscend if you're interested in picking up some for yourself. It's not a bad lure. It's just, like I said, for me, there's a little bit of a learning curve. So you know, I'll definitely try it again, use it again for sure. But
I think when they start schooling, though, I think that's going to be a banger of a lure, though.
Yeah, for sure. When they start chasing shad in the middle, yeah, that's going to be a really good one. So, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Make sure to click like on this video for us. Let us know that you were here. Also, hit subscribe down below. We always appreciate your support on that.
And, of course, this is our fishing season, so any rods, reels, or lures you want us to review in the upcoming videos, please let us know in the comments below.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by. For the KC Bass Guys, I'm Brandon.
I'm Todd.
I'm Tennessee Bass Dad.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all.